Hello, my name is Lauren and welcome to today's video. So in today's video I wanted to talk about my troubleshooting binder, and this is something I've talked about in a couple of videos previously, but I haven't dedicated a whole video specifically on this binder, and I feel like I want to do that because it's helped me so much. It's been a very significant help to my own playing and practice, and I just feel like it's helped me immensely and so I want to share this with you in one video. So this is my troubleshooting binder. You can see I didn't really try very hard on the cover. I didn't make it look nicer for this video or anything. I've had this since maybe 2012, and I've been adding to it ever since 2012, and I'll show you what it's about. But basically, this came out of me graduating graduate school and being on my own as a flutist and not having weekly lessons be happening, and I was kind of dependent on those weekly lessons to go to my teacher and ask for help to fix something that went wrong. And I got into that habit, which is, I guess it's part of the whole journey of learning an instrument. But eventually, and I mean, I think the sooner the better, we need to develop the confidence to troubleshoot our own problems and become our own best teacher. And it's great to have guidance and direction from our teachers, of course, but it's really helpful to also feel like you can you can troubleshoot and help yourself. You can be your own best teacher in your practice. So this is why I love the troubleshooting binder, and why I even suggest some of my own students put together their own troubleshooting binders, and I'll show you what it is right now. So I'll open it up, and it has different tabs. It has tone, a tab for tone, tab for technique, research if I want to research something specific or pieces that I'm working on, and mental toughness. So you can have your own sections. They don't have to be quite like mine, but the one that I've definitely added to the most and done the most with is the tone section. And I have a post-it on the front of the tone section that is called My Tone Intention, and it's everything, all the qualities I want to have in my own sound. I want to feel and I want to hear. So things like resonance optimum in all dynamics and registers, faster air for sizzle in the sound, boundless, able to play any dynamic, gorgeous colors, harmonics, richness, depth, a wet sound, in tune. Optimum resonance with or without vibrato, and I just really tried to be very descriptive with it, and so that I can almost feel it, I can almost hear it when I read it. So that's what I have there, and then I get into the tone section. So I have subsections for the tone. I have the low register, I have the middle register, I have the high register, general tone, intonation, circular breathing, and multiphonics. So different things that I've worked on with sound, and you can create your own subsections and make it helpful for you. You can have a section on dynamics or transitioning between registers. You can do whatever you feel is most helpful. So I'll just show you what the basic formula is of my troubleshooting binder. So the basic formula is I put in bold letters a problem that I've had in the low register, because this is a low register section. And so, yeah, so the low register sounds stuffy and I want more resonance. This is a problem I had. I wrote it in bold. So below that is I wrote a list of solutions, things that have helped me in the past, and I can keep adding to this, the solutions section for years and years and years. I can have the problem again in the future and try to figure it out on my own, which actually I can do a lot faster now because of this troubleshooting binder. But if I'm not having luck trying to figure it out in my own practice, I can always go back to my troubleshooting binder and see things I've done in the past that have worked for this particular problem. Engage abs, feel like my throat is lower. Some of these things I wrote down probably won't make sense, but only to me, and that's okay. Like, if you want to write things in a way that makes sense to you. So aim air up inside the mouth. That might not make sense to a lot of people, but I know how that feels, and I know what that means for me. And squat while playing for more core strength, and other things that I've written down that have helped. Flat low notes, problem in bold, all the solutions that have helped me with flat low notes. And just so on and so forth. I have, you know, weak low notes. And I have things from 2013 all the way to 2017 that have helped me with this particular problem. And the more I add to this, the more I start to identify patterns, and the less I actually feel like I've had to use the troubleshooting binder, although I'm always finding new ways to do things and progress, and I'm always learning more about my playing, so I'll always be adding to this. Sometimes I'll be adding to it more than others. If I'm preparing for a competition or something, I might be adding to it more. And yeah, but in general, I've noticed a lot more consistency in my tone simply from documenting it and organizing all the problems and solutions so that I can immediately go to the problem, because I've probably had it before. But I think I've kind of touched on the main way I like to use the troubleshooting binder. So it's worked for me a lot. I've noticed a huge difference in my practice, in my consistency, in my ability to identify a problem and come up with a solution quickly and solve it quickly, to where I don't even feel like I have to visit this after a while. If I lost my troubleshooting binder, I wouldn't I wouldn't be too concerned. I would just start a new one and it would be fine. I mean, I'm not attached to this, but I mean, at first I kind of was, because this was my teacher. So I used it a lot for a while. And then once I started identifying the same problem over and over again and coming up with different solutions, I feel like it really helped me play more consistently and troubleshoot that problem, you know, more quickly than I used to be able to do. So that's my troubleshooting binder. I just wanted to share it in one little video. If you have things that you like to do in your practice that help you improve and feel more confident and kind of empowered in your own playing, I'd love to hear about what you like to do, or what kind of methods you use to help troubleshoot and improve your own playing. And so feel free to comment below if you have any other tips that you'd like to add underneath this video. And yeah, so if you like this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up and subscribe below for more videos like this one. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.